when should one tune to E flat and when should one play it in standard tuning? Because we know for the most part today you've been down half a step from standard tuning.
And you know that, so I really, again, I don't think there's any rules. For me as being in my band, sometimes it's a nice relief to play something in E flat, especially if you're doing consecutive nights. And the other piece of that too, sometimes I like to use heavier strings, just depends on how my body's feeling. But again, if you're playing 4 or 5 nights in a row, tuning it down a little bit will give you a little bit more elasticity, take a little pressure off your hands, because you know, there's good hurt and then there's bad hurt, and we want to avoid bad hurt when we're playing guitar. Yeah.
Right. So the idea here is when tuning down half a step, it eases the tension, if you will, from the head to the tail piece. So that's what you're referring to. If you go down half a step, it feels a little looser. Of course, you just have to be a little watch your touch. The pitch may it takes a little less effort to bend something. So you're always kind of making that adjustment. And and do you use the same string gauge regardless whether you're in standard or down half a step?
So no, I'll change them around, because if you say you're playing with a set of 10s and you start tuning them down, it can get real rubbery, and so it's finding the right balance. And so again, I usually go somewhere between 10s to 11s.
Gotcha.
11s being the designation of the size of string. So 11 to 56 I'll use, or 10 to 56 depending on how I'm feeling.
And then what does the half step down tuning do for that sound, would you say? Does it just make it more guttural because it's a little bit heavier?
In my opinion, it makes just about every guitar sound a little bit meaner, a little bit dark, a little thicker. But that's, if you want to play along to the record, you got to tune down to E flat. That's just how it goes, boys.
That's right, man.
101 Weezer lesson there.
I think that speaks to just about every song on that record too.
We should point out that we are down tuned to half step.
Oh, right.
Because that was a big thing that Stevie Ray Vaughan did, which is, I think, also kind of part of his sort of heavier sound.
Yeah, the lower frequency.
We're not getting into drop C, new metal territory.
And I will say, guys, it's a little bit easier tension-wise.
Right,
that you're
so the
in
bends
that.
are
If
a
you
little
go,
easier.
so some of those big bends, it'll feel a little bit easier if you're in the E flat rather than E standard. And also, you could try, thinner strings too, just to get those bends down,
Just watched a preview of Fender Play's alternate tuning collection. Click the link to learn more tunings, then put your skills to use by learning to play the songs you love. The Fender Play app offers a completely customizable learning experience for anyone who wants to learn to play guitar, bass, or ukulele. And you can track your progress while you learn to play using over 3,000 lessons and innovative practice features like our chord challenge, backing tracks, and weekly gear giveaways. Click the link to sign up for your free trial of Fender Play today. No credit card required.